from Mombasa.
This one is Washington dancing. Even though these film actors.
Thank you so much.
They are from Nyali. Yes, sir. Birundu.
Yes, Nixon Birundu, representing the interest of the youth.
Interest of the youth. Hayo mzee wa kazi wetu Kibara.
Lawrence Kibara, member of the National Elections Board.
Thank you. The member of the National Elections Board. Then Stephen Katumbo is a member of the administration. Roy Kibusiu has been the chair of Nairobi branch. So I'm happy I'm able to remember all of them. So Madam, we are very happy and honored to be here. We thought we can have this little ceremony because we live in a country full of suspicion. Because when we took the decision to change the name from Wiper Democratic Movement, by the way, this will be the second change of name because I think parties have to be, they are not necessarily static. They must also be responsive to the aspirations of their leader, of their members, and indeed the whole country. So in response to the mood in our country, we decided to change, take a decision at the level of National Executive Council to change the name from Wiper Democratic Movement to Wiper Patriotic Front. As I said, this was the second change because we started off as ODM Kenya. In fact, all these people who sit in Raila Odinga and others are product of ODM Kenya. Okay? Because then ODM Kenya divided itself. We used to say we don't even know how to divide the oranges. ODM had one complete orange. ODM Kenya had an orange and a half. So we had more orange than the other people. But we thought because to avoid that confusion, we then had to change to Wiper Democratic. So we are happy and because now today is a very significant day. This is the 1st of August 2021. We are now looking at practically 2 years to the next election. So it's important, I think, for us as a political movement to be able to popularize the new name amongst the members so that nobody will feel, hey, well, what exactly has been happening. So that's where we have come and we are honored to be here. And we are ready to do whatever undertaking we called upon to make sure that we are compliant with the requirements of ORPP. But the name ORPP has gained notoriety, that is of course a legal term in many respects. We have got court battles emanating from here. And a good example, for example, is the battles that have been affecting Jubilee. We are a political party and we want to be, I think, in terms of even as we are here, we cannot rank beyond number 3 in terms of the results of the last election. But of course our aim is political parties are formed for the sole purpose of gaining political power. And so in response to that aspiration, we want to be able to move. But I say that Jubilee, for example, have fought court battles because of some of the decisions or RPP or lack of decisions. And we will be in coalition with some of this. We're in the process, of course, of forming a stronger coalition. Everybody in this country knows as new. La Umoja wa Kenya is as dead as a dodo. Okay, so we must be realistic, and we are ready. We are now ready, madam, to discharge, and we are working hard to come up with, obviously, the winning coalition for purposes of the next generation. We want to be first among equals if we can. Of course, we'll be referring to other colleagues. We don't need to mention to you who our coalition partners will be, but I think the media and all of us do know we live in this country, and we know that already we are talking about united opposition, and within that framework of united opposition of the registrar, we'll be hearing names like Wiper Patriotic Front, DCP, DAP, KANU, and others, and Jubilee as the parties that will be forming in the next level of coalition. Of course, we have the governing side, and I'm sure they also will not be sitting idle. So that's why we're here, and we expect that we continue to play that neutral role. We are presiding over a population of close to 100 political parties. I really don't understand the logic sometimes, but if strict adherence is there that it must be national, and one of the reasons we had to take this decision, we wanted to deal with the naysayers who sometimes think Wiper is regional, so they know, and yet this party, as the Secretary General is from the coast region, Dan may be from Ukambani and Senator Amboa, but the deputy leader until now has been member for the DAP. Of course, I think that's something that because of the GNCs, the position we took, we had also to take disciplinary action. So Mheshimiwa Farah Maalim was a deputy leader. We are changing and we're expanding even the structure of the party. And we're going to be a front, and the front does not sit idle. We want to go beyond being democratic and go for it. Thank you.
Party leader, patriotic voice.
Thank you.
Start using the new
Yeah. Now
I think this is your day, so that's why people will not say much here. Just to appreciate that by the time we are sitting here, at least that we go through all the requirements and change. You're asking about compliance. I think in terms of complying with the requirements for the change, that is done. We published in the Gazette and all the issues were addressed. So we are here today. Our work, of course, is to register and facilitate parties. Not just register, but ensure compliance and facilitate parties in ensuring democratic governance. And as we plan for coalitions and any other political arrangements, you can just say that we will be here to support the party and whatever we are taking it as this judgment. I think I'll just stop there. I'm sorry. We are pressed for time today being a Friday, and as you said, so we can proceed with the ceremony.
We hand over to the records, and the records will give us the guidance.
Guide us to the next steps. This
the next step is where we do
The returning of the
we will send you the original. Of course, you have no use for it.
maybe Mr. Ali.
I think the original, now I know, what I did was I laminated. I think the laminated one could be the original.
Yes.
So we're going to bring it.
It's important that we have that. But now, as we go out, we will be signing the register. They send it.
We can do it.
Yeah. So that when we go, we just go for the photo.
Yeah. Send it here.
How can we get the original SG?
In fact, from here,
Because we
it's laminated. Just go bring it.
Yeah, because we wanted, it's part of the regulations, that Political Parties Act regulations, that we exchange. So probably we can issue, do the ceremony, then keep it so that then the Secretary General can come and then take it. So that's okay. Thank you very much. So, I'm sure you'll have some photo sessions with the party leader and this.
Washroom for a while.
Look now.
She's coming.
Allow me, I get my. Oh, you are the one, huh? Organize what you
Lakini in the meantime tunaweza kufanya kwa hand over here.
Yes.
Tutachukua na wewe siku yako. Hapana. Wanaume washikaji mchezo. Nachekelewa.
Sorry.
Sasa nitakupea hii pia mimi ceremonial.
We exchange the ceremonial.
Exactly.
Then later on come to
Batilisha ndio atapokea.
Wait a minute. Oh, get in a good year.
Ngoja mpokee.
Yeah. We'll do it this way. The first photo will be the registrar and the party leader.
Yeah.
The next one will be the registrar and the secretary general. And then the third one will be the registrar and the NEC members.
Right.
And then we can have the fourth one in that order. Thank you. Yes.
me, I'm very to see her.
I was the coordinator for Kitui Rural.
Yes.
In 2013.
Yes. Hello.
Metro Producer IBC.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, the first photo, please. Some space. Come on, sis, watch the pandemic. It's okay.
He's well covered.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're done? Then let's do this next.
SG. This is how it looks like before you look at it well.
Yes.
This is how it looks like. Very simple document, but these are like.
Wait.
Sorry.
What's up?
Yes, good. Wipe up patriotic front, sir. You can flash. Okay, the other next members?
Yeah.
The senators and the members.
The executive director join.
We can also have 2 lines.
Can we do it nice?
Can we get more chairs?
If there's a cafeteria, I'll buy a
Where is the eating?
And I'm sorry, you don't mind with the young wiper Democrats?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
The
Yeah,
young
the
wiper.
young ones.
Young wiper with the front.
You can
Step to
I'm MC, yeah.
What are you trying to say?
I'm MC, yeah. You come next.
This one, the young patriots.
Yes.
Not the young Democrats.
They have moved as well. Young
Young
patriots.
patriots.
Yes.
That's right. Okay.
MCS. One the other side, one this side.
Wasalama.
Hey, don't talk that language.
Members of Parliament. MPs. MPs present. And MPs. MPs and senators. For you.
Yes.
Wait. No, that's for the senators and MPs. Ngoja senator ingie.
The parliamentarian.
Yeah, the parliamentarians. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Hands on zero.
Very good at protocol.
There go on.
Yeah.
Jump somewhere.
No, no, I think
How the big and little?
One last one. One last one.
Wow.
The registrar, is the registrar and the party leader. One last one. Once you are done.
because when the national on the change of name, it has taken a while, but we now understand the processes. They had to do gazettement, they had to do, other people may have had objections, and since there are none, we are happy to announce that our new name is Wiper Patriotic Front. And you'll be hearing a lot from us in this regard. We will soon be announcing the next steps, including calling for a National Delegates Congress in the near future. We'll be making those announcements, and we're going to expand this movement to make it countrywide. The party will field the candidates everywhere in the Republic. The 1,000, nearly 1,500 MCA posts, so many of those senatorial, gubernatorial, members of parliament in the 290 constituencies. This is the party of the future, the party of the youth. This is why we even have front, taking into account the spirit, the patriotic spirit of the Gen Zs. And so we are open to receive new members. We continue to strengthen, expand the space, make it a truly national patriotic movement. As it is, of course, it's a front.
Why the change?
The change, I just mentioned, we realize that you can be democratic forever and the country goes to the dogs. What happened in 2024, and I want to say in 2023, when some of us were in the streets eating tear gas, we knew the spirit in the country was changing. Kenyans were becoming impatient with the use of the word democracy, when in fact you don't do anything to safeguard your democratic values. And so when the Gen Zs took the streets in 2024, opposing oppressive taxation, we also realized as a movement we have to be responsive to the new spirit, the Gen Z spirit. We are not saying that Gen Zs belong to this party, for sure not. Every Kenyan has a right to belong to any political formation. But political parties cannot be static. We are certainly not a static movement. And therefore, we've decided to take on a more aggressive approach to safeguarding our nationhood, even to safeguarding the democracy as it is. But you need the new oomph and the strength and the push. So that is, I hope I've answered your question, madam. Kwa hivyo tashukuru sana.
Thank you.
To divert you a bit from the political side, Kenya Bureau of Standards recently denied allegations that the 25,000
Kenya Bureau of Standards.
KEBS, sorry.
KEBS, yeah, ndio hawa.
They have denied.
Of course, they are told to deny. It's very easy.
Yeah.
We are told deny, you deny. But we don't want Kenyans poisoned. A sugar that has been from the port of origin, right, in Brazil, declared unfit for human consumption, and you bring it even without proper documentation because it has to serve certain political gains, give empowerment, you know the word empowerment, misuse as it is. But the worst thing is, you want to poison our people? Who say no? So Kenya Bureau of Standards, even them will be subject to scrutiny. It is standard, deny everything, deny. But we have very solid information kutoka kwenyewe from the port of origin to where we are, even the offloading taking place, we have been following. Okay? So Kenyans should be aware. And that's why we sometimes it's very, very sad that instead of doing the right things, Kenya Kwanza are busy bribing en masse. Massive bribery. In fact, they are in violation of elections. If they were doing this during an election period, of course, I think that's why they are desperate. They're completely desperate to think they can bribe voters up front. course, Kenyans are ready for that. It's their money, their taxation, so they will take it, and they will not tell anybody thank you. And if you now see mama anachukua 64 shillings na ile ametumia bus fare kuja kufuatia empowerment ni 200, 300, anaingia hasara hapo hapo. What empowerment is this? Huh?
On the name change, it has taken some time.
Yes.
It has taken some time for the name to be approved. Was there a problem?
We were suspecting a usual thing. That's why we decided to come for it. We came for it, but we thank the acting registrar of political parties, Madam Shitadi. Yeah, she's a chief state counsel and therefore a professional colleague. Of course, we congratulate Anne Ritu, who was sitting here before. She's now a commissioner of IBC. I hope she can go out there and make some difference. And members also know where the registrar of political parties resides. Thank you so much.
Okay. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Asante. Kama kuna cafeteria niingie cyber.
Watu wanang'ang'ana.